Welcome to The Explainer. In healthcare, we hear these words thrown around all the time. Accreditation, certification, they sound kind of the same, right? But what they signal about quality and safety, well, that's a whole different story. So what's the real deal with these terms, and why should you care? Let's dive in.
You look at them, and yeah, they seem almost interchangeable. But when we're talking about a hospital and your health, the difference is absolutely critical. And honestly, understanding that difference is your key to knowing if a place is really truly committed to keeping you safe. You can think of these terms, licensing, certification, accreditation, as a kind of shared language. It's the vocabulary we all use to measure and define what quality care actually looks like. So no, they're not just fancy words on a form. They are the very building blocks of our trust in the healthcare system.
Okay, so to really get to the heart of this, we need to build from the ground up. Let's do a quick-fire breakdown of the three big terms, starting with the most fundamental one.
First up, licensing. This is the absolute bare minimum. It's the legal, non-negotiable permission slip from the government. A hospital cannot even legally open its doors without one. Think of it as passing the most basic tests for things like building safety and having enough staff. It's simply the key to unlock the front door. Next, we've got certification. Now, this gets much more specific. It's not looking at the whole hospital. Instead, it's like putting one particular process or service under a microscope to make sure it meets a very technical standard. A hospital might get its cybersecurity system certified, for instance, or maybe its stroke program. It's all about confirming that one specific piece of the puzzle is working exactly like it's supposed to. And that brings us to accreditation. This is the big one. It's a voluntary, top-to-bottom evaluation of the entire organization by an outside expert group. And because it's voluntary, it says something really powerful. It means a hospital is choosing to be held to a higher standard. They look at everything, patient care, safety, leadership, training, to see how it all fits together. It's really the most complete picture you can get of a hospital's commitment to excellence.
So, now that we've got the definitions down, let's put the two that get mixed up all the time, certification and accreditation, right next to each other. This is where it all clicks into place. So if you remember just one thing, make it this. It's all about the scope. Certification is narrow. It's laser-focused on one specific part, one system. But accreditation? That's broad. It's looking at the whole organization, the whole shebang, and how all those pieces work together to take care of you.
And what's really fascinating here is how you can see the difference in philosophy. Take a look at the focus row. Certification is about compliance. It asks, did you follow the technical rules for this one thing? Accreditation asks a much, much bigger question. It's focused on holistic patient care and safety, on always getting better. And that's exactly why it builds so much public trust.
And this example just nails it. A hospital's IT department can get its data security system certified. That's great. We want that. But getting the entire hospital accredited means that your whole journey, from the second you walk in the door to the moment you leave, has been put under the microscope for quality and for safety.
All right, so we've got the definitions, we see the difference, but let's ask the big question. So what? What does this actually mean for you, for the people working there, for everyone? Well, it turns out it creates this incredible ripple effect.
And this is where it all comes together. For you, the patient, accreditation means trust. It's a real assurance of safety. That trust gives the hospital an edge, which pushes them to keep improving. You know who else notices? Insurers. They see it as a lower risk. And all of that circles right back to the staff, who get to work with better systems, better training, and clearer roles, which lets them give you even better care. See? It's a win for everybody.
Which brings us to our last and I think most important idea, real accreditation. It's not about just getting a piece of paper to hang on the wall. It's about a whole different mindset. I just love this quote from our source material because it captures the idea perfectly. Accreditation isn't a finish line you cross. It's a commitment to a journey of transformation, of constantly looking at the data and getting the entire team, from the top doctors to the front desk staff, all working together to build a culture where they're always pushing to be better.
So the next time you're looking at a hospital, you can ask yourself this question. Are they just checking a box, or are they truly building a culture of quality? And now, thanks to the difference between certification and accreditation, you've got the tools to know the answer. Thanks for joining us on The Explainer.